The train transports passengers and is one of the most powerful vehicles on land. And the engine of Washington are the power behind the docks, industries, and branch lines that make up the Washington Railway. This is Marc and Trucky. It's been nearly 20 years since the withdrawal of steam in Britain in 1968. Diesels are also suffering the same fate as steam engines. While some old diesels are still in use, most have been withdrawn, scrapped, or preserved. Some diesels were also failures, just like steam engines. Some are on preservation lines, but for us, it's an island. Engines don't age the way humans do, but I agree, diesel since the late 1960s. It was considered a decent period for the nation, but not so much for the trains. Beaching came and closed so many rail lines. I actually used to trust beaching. The 60s were awful for steam engines, but excellent for diesels. But even then, it was so cool in 78 and 79 that we were literally frozen. Speaking of, are there any visitors come to the island of that farewell tour of the class back in April? August 1968. It may have been a good time for Britain, but not for the rail network. 20 years later, I better organize a bit to make the steam engines better. I got it! Oliver Cromwell. I had a sister named Britannia. Oh my Oliver, is that you? Oh, my big strong cousin Riddle, I'm happy to meet you. And who else are my other cousins? Oh, there's Garrity Riddles and River Riddles. And you and my wartime cousins. Wow, I'm related to them? That's awesome. See you later, Ollie. You and Riddles are cousins? That's strange considering I was built by a company, not a person. You remember you were built by English Electric and there are iconic connections to Class 08, Class 20, Class 23, Class 2037, Class 40, Class 50, Class 55, and even LMS 1000 and 1001, that failure of an engine. And more engines like the 73, 83, 86, 47, and many more. So you're still cousins to diesel, but just not in the way like steam engines. I guess you're right. Thanks, D5750. Wait, does that mean Braxel's tickling me a cousin? Oh, I wish he would. Sorry, you were stuck with one of the worst engines in British rail history. Alright, you don't have to get too deep. Anyways, Cromwell, your train is ready at the platform. Ready, sir. And you actually have cousins, Marc. You're not a soulless machine. Wow, feeling comfortable with D517 and Ollie. Now I feel better. As Oliver was backing down on the coaches, he felt shy. He was reflecting on the time when his siblings were scrapped. He successfully backed down. The guard blew his whistle and settled. I don't get how engines go on this hill. There is a loop called the Gold Star Loop, thankfully, otherwise it's a one-way direction. Like, I just want to get out of here one time and not go on here multiple times. Wow, these coaches are heavy. Go, Ollie! Thanks! Oh, look, it's the little railway. Nice to meet you. Our railway may be small, but it's a major impact on the island. Oh no, I'll be late. It shouldn't take this long. Ollie, you stay here. The driver shooed the sheep off the tracks, but before he could, a man stopped him. The man lost his car and wanted to get back to England. Can you lift me? I'll get off at Nembrington. At first he wasn't sure, but he eventually decided he could ride in the cab. Oh, thank you, sir. Oliver felt supportive of a man, even if he didn't need a third person. It's Ollie, the second survivor. He's the one who pulled the 15 Guinea special back in 1968. Can't believe that was almost 20 years ago. I can't believe it either. Thanks for the ride. I just need to get a taxi. You're welcome. As the guard blew his whistle, Oliver said, "It really was 20 years, and some people still keep steam running, not just in Britain, but also in the United States and other parts of the world."